Hi guys and welcome to Prevision Week 12. We start with a 12:30 kick-off tomorrow, Cardiff versus Brighton. This could be quite a good game. Obviously I said that Cardiff haven't started their season too well. Brighton haven't exactly been the best this season either. So it could be one of those games, where two teams feel that they could get 3 points out of this game. And it's probably going to be stuck in midfield for a lot of it. I'm going to go for a tight draw in this one though. I'm going to go Cardiff 1, Brighton 1. I don't think either side have quite enough quality to get the upper hand on the other one. But we shall see. We now go to the 3 o'clock kickoffs. We have Southampton versus Watford. Again, I've said about Watford this season. They started off great. Started to dip in form a little bit. Southampton, I haven't been impressed with them whatsoever this season. It is at Southampton. But I think that Watford have enough quality to get a result and nick it out of this game. So I'm going to go Southampton 1, Watford 2. We then have Leicester versus Burnley. Nice to see Leicester get their result last week, obviously after the tragic news of what happened to their chairman and all the other people in the helicopter. As I said, Burnley as well, they haven't had a great season this season either compared to last season. It's at Leicester. So I'd expect Leicester to be quite strong and win this quite comfortably. So I'm going to go Leicester 2, Burnley 0. We then have Huddersfield versus West Ham. Again, two teams that haven't really got going. We all thought that West Ham was probably going to be, maybe what Wolves have done this season, being the top half of the table and really, really make it hard for people. Just hasn't seemed to have clicked for them. And they've had a couple of good results here and there, like Chelsea and Manchester United and that. But on the whole, they haven't really been very impressive, West Ham. But I do feel that West Ham, they can look at this and go, this is a good chance for us to get 3 points, just before the international break. And try and make a little bit of a statement. It is at Huddersfield, but I'm going to give West Ham the win. I'm going to get West Ham to nick it. If they really, really raise the game and they really want 3 points, I think West Ham can get 3 points out of this game. So I'm going to go Huddersfield 1, West Ham 2. We then have Newcastle versus Bournemouth. Obviously a win for Newcastle last week. But I think that Bournemouth are going to be too strong for them, if you like. I know it is at St James's Park, but I still can't see Newcastle being that strong yet. Just, one win doesn't really convince me, just yet. So I want to go Newcastle 1, Bournemouth 2. At 5:30 we have Crystal Palace versus Spurs. Obviously, Crystal Palace, I know, but I know that about Crystal Palace. They'll get into your faces and it can be a bit of a banana skin for you. It is at Selhurst Park. But I can't see Spurs struggling with this game. Mind you, I said that about Arsenal, to be fair. But I can't see Spurs struggling with this game. So I'm going to go Palace 1, Tottenham 3. We have 4 games on Sunday. We start at 12 o'clock between Liverpool and Fulham again. I know that Liverpool lost in the week. But I think that's down to the hard work that they put in on Saturday against Arsenal. So I think a lot of that came into play. Same with what happened to Arsenal when they went to Crystal Palace a couple of weeks ago. Sometimes it just comes down to tiredness. It is at Anfield. I think they should be nice and refreshed now. A couple of days, about 3 days ago. So they should be nice and refreshed. So I'm going to go Liverpool 3, Fulham 0. At 2:05, some weird kickoff. We have Chelsea versus Everton again. I spoke about Everton last week when they played Manchester United the week before. They have like goals in them, Everton. Like you can see that they create a lot of chances. I suppose I should word that better. They create a lot of chances to get a lot of goals. They just don't seem to be able to finish. They don't seem to have the quality like that. That clinical striker. Looks like they haven't really replaced Lukaku. And I can see this being a similar kind of result, similar kind of game to what they had at Manchester United. I think Everton will try really hard at Chelsea, but I think at the end of the day, I think Chelsea is just going to be far too strong for them. And I don't really think that they'll pose much threat to Chelsea, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to go Chelsea 2, Everton 0. At 4:30, the one that we're all talking about, we have Manchester City versus Manchester United. Absolutely fantastic win for Manchester United against Juventus on Wednesday night. No one saw that coming, let's be honest. Again, Juventus had a lot of chances, I'm hearing. Just didn't take the chances. Didn't put it away. What I've seen of Manchester United, this is the story that I feel of Manchester United at the moment. Like, yes, they haven't lost for the last couple of games. They beat Everton. I've just explained about Everton. They could have quite easily lost against Everton because Everton created some fantastic chances against Manchester United. Just didn't have the quality to put it away. And De Gea did make some fantastic saves that day as well. Bournemouth, again, just didn't have the quality. Bournemouth should have run away with that. There should have been at least 3 or 4 up at half time. But it was scramble, and they had a scramble goal at the end to win it. So again, didn't really impress me. Then we go to Juventus on Wednesday night. Again, I'm hearing Juventus had loads of chances. Again, didn't put them away. Fantastic free kick from Mata to get them back into the game. I haven't seen the 2 goals, to be fair, but I'm hearing the other one was an own goal. So again, doesn't really impress me. I feel that a good quality team with all the chances that Manchester United's giving these teams at the moment, they're going to get whacked one of these days. Will they raise their game for this one? Because it's Manchester City. But I'll tell you this for nothing, right? If Manchester United defend like they have against Juventus, Bournemouth and Everton, giving them loads of chances to go and win that game, and they didn't have the quality to win it, trust me, Manchester City are going to absolutely batter the shite out of you. You cannot give them that kind of space because they're just going to slap you silly. I think that if Manchester City are in the mood anyway, I can't see too much of a problem. Yes, I know that it's a derby, and yes, I know that Manchester United shut us all up last year. When we all thought it was total day, and they turned it around in the second half. But I think this is a different Manchester City side now. I really do. They're miles ahead of everybody else, and as I say, the way that Manchester United have been playing lately, especially at the back, giving these teams loads of chances, I can't see more than a comfortable win for Manchester City. So for my scoreline, I'm going to go Manchester City 3, Manchester United 1. I can't see Manchester City keeping a clean sheet, but I can see Manchester City scoring 3 or more in this game, especially the way Manchester United have been defending at the moment. But as I say, it's a derby. Sometimes you raise your game, and Mourinho might have something up his sleeve, to shut us all up. How do you know? Maybe we don't know what he's got planned. So there you go. So I look forward to that game on Sunday anyway. And the other one, the last game at 4:30, is Arsenal versus Wolves at the Emirates. And again, Arsenal, I thought they were fantastic against Liverpool on Saturday, but again, just didn't take our chances. We did get lucky in the first half. They should have been 1-0 at Liverpool, but it happens. It's football. Wolves are going to be a hard side. Just because it's Emirates, a lot of people think, we're at home. It gives us the advantage. It does give us the advantage, but it doesn't mean it's going to be any easier. Wolves are a tough bloody side. They've gone to Old Trafford and got a result there. They should have even won there. So they're a good side, Wolves. And it worries me, this game, a little bit, because we just played a Thursday night game, and we know what happened last time we played against Sporting Lisbon on a Thursday. We went to Crystal Palace and we were absolutely shocking. So I'm a little bit worried of this game, but I think because we made some changes yesterday, the team that played on Liverpool on last Saturday should fairly be nice and refreshed for Sunday's game. So I can't see Arsenal keeping a clean sheet, but I can see us just about nicking it. I'm going to go Arsenal 2, Wolves 1. So that's my predictions for this weekend, guys, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time because it's another international break. Oh, see you in 2 weeks, guys.